Despite the initial setbacks on site, we've made lots of progress. Our framing crew has done a phenomenal job and we're all framed up and the house is now wrapped.
Walking through the frame space is truly amazing. You can picture the bedrooms now and the bathrooms and the living spaces. It's not just a dream that was on paper anymore. Now, I've been on site most of the days, either doing some work myself to keep things ticking along, or just checking in and doing some project management to make sure the guys are on track. It has been bloody hot out here in Brisbane this summer, so the guys have done a good job to get the amount of work done they have.
The pool arrived, so exciting. We can now actually picture spending summer out here and we can't wait for the boys to play in the pool and just spend time together.
It's going to be so good.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I've been strolling through aircon showrooms looking at samples for tiles and flooring. It's actually really strange to make so many decisions on the design when it will be quite a long time before all of those pieces are in the same space together.
Yeah, what'd you do today? Yeah? And? Okay.
Quick update for you guys. There's been lots happening here at the house. It's been one of our busiest weeks yet. Bryson from Wiles, our Sparky, has been out trying to smash out as much of the electrical work as possible. But Bryson and I went through our floor plan the other day to make sure we're happy with where the switches are, where the power points are, where the air cons are going to be, where the data and NBN is going to be. So that is all now sorted. You'll probably have seen now the pool is in. We're super excited about that. So I'm keen to show you guys that footage. I'm sure you've already seen it, but it's amazing actually seeing it in place. So the courtyard's slowly coming together out the front. That'll be a later job, as well as the carport. And the back is really coming to life with the swimming pool, our plans for our deck. So in the next few weeks, they're going to install the stairs, start building the flyover roof, start demoing and knocking down all the walls upstairs. We're really excited to show you guys. And Emily's dying to get back in here, as am I. We can't wait to be back home. Now, the clock is ticking. Our baby boy is arriving in February, so we need to get this house done.
We'd love to move in before baby arrives, but that's probably not going to be realistic.
There's still so much work to be done. We've got the cabinetry, the flooring, the stairs, and we need to make sure all these things stay on track. We're working closely with our builder to keep an eye on these things, and we'll see how we go. A little bit of shock, to be honest. We're surprised by how much progress Mayos and the team have been making. They've had about 5 or 6 guys out on site the last week or so to get the insulation done and to start these sheets. So looking at all the sheeting that's been done, I reckon they'll be sheeted in the next week or two. So today's date is the 25th of November, 2023, to date this little bit of footage. And I'm hoping by Christmas, this will all be ready to be locked up and we'll be just working on trims. The stairs will be in. We can start focusing on the kitchen, which we're very excited to show you the plans and show you the kitchen coming to life. Come through, Ace is taking a look at the master.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some rocks. So Asa has some rocks because there was some changes in here. So we decided to buy the bullet and have the floor jackhammered up in the bathroom so that the space would be the size that we intended it to be from the get-go. So they're going to lower this a little bit further, ready for the tiler. Otherwise, this space is all now roughed in. So you can see our plumbing's here. So the plumber's fixed up the errors that were in this space. And then this is where our taps will go. So Em's now picked a vanity that's going to butt into the corner of the wall. So it's going to have a corner here, and then the curved edge will be on the other end near the toilet, which will give us more space around the toilet as well. So it's going to fit the space really nicely. We're really happy that we pushed back on the concrete and pushed back on our carpenters to re-extend the bathroom because they'd actually made it too small, because this space now feels so much better than it did with just that extra 600 mil. So an extra 60 centimeters makes all the difference. Come through and let's take a look at the master bedroom. This is where the chippies like to hang out. You can see we've got a chair here. Can chill out here after working throughout the day. But this is our master bedroom. Really good light in this space. You probably can't see me very well because there's so much light flooding through here. But the great thing is massive windows. You can see out onto the entire backyard. But this space will be really nice to sit in, read a book, listen to a podcast, maybe even make YouTube content. You know, who knows? This could be a different space, but it's really coming together nicely. Ace is checking out his room, so let's go check out Ace's room. Come on. Oh, we're in Ace's room. This is where they're storing a bunch of the sound insulation. So you can see we've got earth wool here.
It sounds different in here.
Yeah.
It sounds so different.
Sounds so different.
Wow.
So this is the difference of insulation. So Earthwall is probably the industry grade or the industry standard for soundproofing. And we've got Earthwall sound shield insulation rated to 2.5 high density. And the great thing is you can tell that it really dampens the sound in the spaces. So this is great because we've got a timber home. We've got an old Queenslander. And when this guy's running around going, rah, lion, rah. When Ace is making those lion sounds, we'll then have soundproofing between the floors, between the bedrooms, and also the way we've laid out the home. So we're really happy. This was an extra $7,000 to do, an extra $7,000. But once you've sheeted the walls, you can't put any insulation in. It's too difficult. So the choice was spend $7,000 up front for the long-term benefit of soundproofing and also hot and cold. And I think it's well worth it, even though our tradies are probably not super happy with us. I know our head chippy Josh, if you're watching this video, we appreciate it. And you and the boys getting all the insulation in. I know it's a tough, sweaty job, but we're going to be happy with it in the long term. Let's go through and look at the shared bathroom downstairs. We can't really get too much into this space as it's where they're storing the ladders. But you can see here the showers coming together. Again, a massive niche at the back. It's even bigger than our bathroom. So this bathroom has a slightly lower ceiling than the rest of the house, and they've sheeted the bulk of it. The reason it's lower is for the plumbing upstairs. So the upstairs bathroom has plumbing as well. And the kitchen needs to run plumbing through. And so lowering the ceiling in here gave us space to do all that, to keep the ceilings high everywhere else. We love the high ceilings. This is even 2.6 in itself. Everywhere else is about 2.7. So really happy with the high ceilings. And lowering this a little bit gave us the room for plumbing. So what's next? I guess that's the big question. The plan from here is, yeah, we're not going to be in by Christmas. We might be in by baby, but it's a low likelihood. Otherwise, I'm hoping we'll be in by Easter 2024. I can't wait to share the numbers with you guys. We're obviously spending a lot of money on this raise and build project. But looking at what we're creating, it's amazing. We're so blessed to be able to do this, even though it's a lot of work and can be a little bit stressful. It's amazing seeing the plans come to life that Emily and I sat down and came up with 10 variations for, to now seeing this in real life. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and stick around. We'll see you in the next one. You're pulling your face.
Because I don't feel well.
Oh.